We believe football is family, and every family deserves a good home.
This is our house.
The Taylorville Tornadoes may already be in their house, but for everyone else, there's Craig's Realtors in Taylorville.
As Taylorville's leader in home internet marketing, we utilize state-of-the-art equipment to create stunning photos that showcase your home's unique charm. We understand the digital-first generation. Whether you're a seller or a buyer, we keep you connected. And we put your home in front of thousands of prospective buyers using popular social media channels and over 80 different internet sites. We have access to over 1,500 agents through the multiple listing service, ensuring that you never miss that perfect home.
The Taylorville Tornadoes traveled to Mount Zion on Friday for an Apollo Conference showdown against the Braves and their high-powered offense, which is led by seniors Charles Kuhl and Brandon Price. The Tornadoes received the opening kick, and the teams traded punts to start the game, but Kuhl got the Braves on the board early in the first quarter after intercepting an Odom pass and taking it to the end zone. Odom was picked off again on the next series, which set up a short Brandon Price touchdown run and put the Braves ahead 13-0 in the first quarter.
I saw a team in white jerseys that didn't make enough plays, and a team in red jerseys that made up for a lot of our mistakes. You get a pick six, you give them 6 points on offense, you give them a short field to score again. When we made them drive down the field, it was tough sledding for them. Number 12 made some plays with his feet. Number 2 made a play when we weren't pressing him. And we knew those guys were going to make plays. We tried our best to take advantage of it, and they didn't really hurt us that much. But again, you get down 13-0 on offensive mistakes. It's a little discouraging. I think there's got to be some accountability at positions. At a lot of different positions. We've got fine players. Okay, there's no reason why we can't control our playoff destiny and go 8-1. But we've got to have guys take some more accountability and play the game at a higher sense of urgency and with more pride. And I guess that's what it comes down to. Some guys just needed to look inside themselves and say, I can be a better football player than this. And it starts with me. I've got to be a better coach. I've got to put our guys in better situations. So it starts at the top and works itself down. And just player accountability is where we've got to start looking at some of this stuff.
The Tornadoes looked to have some offense building in the second quarter as Odom led them marching down the field, but he suffered an injury after picking up a first down on a run up the middle and missed the remainder of the game. Senior linebacker Parker Stokes came in to take over the reins for the offense, and he did his best to get the Tornadoes on the board, but they weren't able to break through the Braves' defense.
Parker's an intense competitor, played quarterback his whole life, and him starting it for 3 years on defense, and then Brandon coming up and being our starter, I'm sure that stung a little bit for him. And he was chomping at the bit. He came in and wanted to run the ball. Every play is like, can I keep it, can I keep it, can I keep it? And he kept a lot of plays and took a lot of shots, and it's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But it was very refreshing to see him play really well on both sides of the ball. We've got to get meaner. And I'm talking a little bit more on the offensive side than the defensive side. We've got to be angry, and we've got to play the game with some intensity that we haven't really shown. I thought we had a decent week of practice. The guys were getting after a little bit, but we've got to do more of it, and that's where we've got to start.
We didn't get it done, and we're a team. We defensively missed some tackles. They got credit to them. They got good coaching staff. Coach Etherton, Coach Temp, they do a good job, but they got some dynamic athletes too. They create problems for you. We got to learn from it. That's the thing. And that's what we learned. I'm super motivated to get into that tape right now and see what's going down. And kind of let them get away. We had opportunities to get them off the field. We got to control sudden change situations. That's one thing we talk about all the time, and we got to get better. We got a lot of really great kids. We do. We got a lot of really great kids, and we got great defensive coaches, and we got great coaches in general. But it just, yeah, you know, it hurts, stings, but I'm a firm believer things happen for a reason.